Hello and welcome back to Let's Build SimCity. Now, today we're going to begin work on something else here in our little seaside fishing town. Last time we got this hut here, which is going to be like a little fishing office kind of thing. Look at that, there we go. And we also managed to get the other big building up here, which again could be like a little quartermaster's place or whatever you want to call it. Next we're going to move on to something a little bit different, a little bit bigger in fact. What we're going to do is we are going to work on a warehouse type thing. Now I don't actually know what's best to do about the terrain here, because obviously the sand can only come back so far before it starts looking ridiculous, like over here maybe. So I'm actually going to try and clear up the sand and terrain a little bit here before we go any further, and then I will be back. Okay, so as you can see, I've done a little bit of terrain work. I've tried to make it so that we haven't got just a plain straight box of beach anymore, because that looked a little bit weird. And I'm still on fancy. Let's turn that off. Wonderful. So now, like I say, a warehouse kind of dealio, and I think I want to put it over here so it's not too far away from the dock and stuff here. But I also think this is just probably the best place for it to go. And I think probably the best thing we can do for this is, again, I think we're going to have to stick with the wooden structures here. I'll make this one out of birch planks as well. So let's set ourselves an area here. I think we're going to need quite a lot of room for a warehouse. So if we start there as one corner, and then we're going to do this kind of technique. So these birch planks are going to be the walls here, and then the logs are going to be supports and stuff. So if we say we have 1, 2, 3, 4, let's say 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. That'll be one wall there maybe, and we're going to need to clear out a lot of room here. So if that's a wall like that, and then we can have 1, 2, 3, 4. This will be the doorway, and then we're going to have the next support thing right there, like that. So then these get dragged along here like that. That's our doorway, and then we're going to make it stretch out for the same distance on this side, and then that'll be enough, because then we begin to encroach upon this space over here. Not that that's necessarily a bad thing, but we do need to be wary of where we are positioning things. So I'm going to get rid of some of these trees, clear some land out this way and behind as well, so that we can continue on with building the warehouse thingamabob. Wonderful. Okay, so here is the basic floor wall plan thingy. As you can see, the terrain is looking absolutely shocking at the moment, but don't worry, we will work on that in time. For now, we just want to get the building done. So, as you might recall, the wall sections here, we have one dimension already, which is a block of 5, 5, 4, 5, 5. Same on the other side, 5, 5, 4, which is where the door's going to go, 5, 5. Whereas these walls along this axis here are just 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like that. And that is for no real reason, other than the fact that I don't want the building to be square. so different dimensions help there. And also as well, it still gives us a nice big amount of room here to mess about with, and it still looks reasonable, which is very useful indeed. So now, excuse me, my voice kind of went really weird there. We're going to do ourselves a doorway, which is going to be done in the usual way, which is like this, and then another one on top. I can't build today. When can I ever? Hey! Just thought I'd make that joke before anyone else does. And actually we're going to use iron doors, and I'm going to use just a little bit of redstone here, I think. I'm going to do some of that because it's, well, because why not? So I'm going to put that there, and then we're going to have a bit of dust there. So that way that door's going to open automatically. And now I want this door to open as well. And in order for that to happen, I might just bring this along here and do that. That way, bish bash bosh. We might have to do some tweaking, of course, depending on how we have the path set out. But I think, you know, for now... nutters. For now, this is reasonably okay. So let's come in from the side instead. Boof. Just like that. That'll do for now, and we'll sort something out on the inside here. So, yep, poof, straight in. Wonderful. And another button on this side to do exactly the same thing. Actually, could I? Oh, I could put one here, actually. That way it will do... No, it won't. Let's just do it there again. Okay, there we are. Now that that's out of the way, we can get back to what we're here to do, which is build. And... that's going to come along here, and that's going to happen, and we're going to have one here like that, and wonderful. We're going to carry this all the way around here. This is going to be just kind of a log beam thing that goes all the way around, and then we're going to put that there and do one there as well, and we're going to do some here also. Wonderful. Okay. Jolly good. Oh, hello. Yeah, I saw you. It's quite concerning, actually. Who knows what else could be hiding around here? I mean, I just realised I'm on fancy again. You guys saw that Enderman as well, right? I wasn't just going mad, right? 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 Whatever. Okay. Let's carry on. So... this episode of Let's Build SimCity, I believe, is going up on Friday? On a Friday? Which means that whilst you're watching this, I am currently at Donington Park in Derby at Download Festival 2013. And let's see, if I upload around 8... that means that I think the headliners for Friday night should be approaching, which means that whilst you're watching this, I am probably stood in a cold field where it is most probably raining, and I will be about to watch Slipknot performing live, which is going to be really great. They're a band that I've always wanted to see live, and I'm really glad I now have the chance to. It's going to be really cool. Also, as well, I mean, I don't know how much of an opinion how much this opinion is shared by the rest of Slipknot's fans, but I think that soon they're going to call it a day. I think they're going to do one more album, and then my personal feeling is that will be it. Whether they will continue to do the odd tour or not, I don't know. But I think it's nearing the end of the road at least for a while. I think they need a break to look at other things and stuff. That's just my opinion. There has been no fancy. There has been no proper, genuine word on that either way that they've issued. That's just my opinion and my speculation. That's what I think. I might be wrong. I kind of hope I am. But, you know, I know that how to put this politely? They're getting on a bit now. That's not very polite at all. But they're not as young as they once were. So, I don't know. Don't know what I'm saying. Either way, I will be watching them perform live probably around now. And I can tell you right now that I'm having an amazing time. Oh, all this preemptiveness. This is where things start to get confusing. I shouldn't do preemptive stuff. That's it's not good, because then it invariably ends up being wrong. As much as I hope that in this case it's true. Let's carry on here. Final log supports are in, just like that. How many have I got to do around the sides here? Have I done all the ones around the sides as well? Oh, excellent. They're all done as well. That's marvellous. So now we can begin work on the inside here. Now, this I think is going to be much the same sort of stuff as what we have on the outside here. We're going to put a log in each corner, just like this, so that we can then just extend off, around this way. There's a bit of banging going on outside. Next door having some building work done, and of course the builders don't actually respect Let's Players or their recording time. Most of the time, because the Let's Player in question hasn't gone and informed the builders that they are indeed a Let's Player, because, let's face it, why would you? They're there to do a job. This isn't really a job, it's a hobby. I guess their work kind of takes precedence. Oh well. What I'm doing here is just filling that in there. We'll worry about the floor and sorting out the terrain at a later date. For now, we're just going to get everything installed right here. Right now. Right here. Right now. Right here. 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 You know. We're not going to have one of those moments. Okay, there we go. That's the insides done. Check the button still works. Good. Should still work from the other side. Excellent. Okay. So, let's do the floor actually while we're here. Let's do the floor really quick. We're going to set position 1 and set position 2, and then we're going to replace with wooden planks. Just like that. Maybe the birch would do better. So if we try again, 5, 2. That didn't change whatsoever, did it? Oh! Okie dokie. That's kind of weird. Can I replace birch planks? I don't know. I don't know how to get this to happen. Nothing's happened there. Ugh! Nuts. Okay, I'll do something fancy with the floor later on. Can't be bothered with all that right now. Let's do those. Set 5. Oh. It's not what I was after at all. Oh. Redo. Set 5. Oh, fine. Do it manually. Unbelievable. Just cannot get the staff these days. There we go. Okay, I'll do something fancy with the floor later on. First of all, let's get some torches up in here. Are we going to do the anvil holding device for in here? Possibly. As a design choice, I quite like the look of that, so we might use that quite liberally. Okay, there we go. We got the insides lit. Now, I think we should probably do the next level up here, which will again consist of following the same pattern that we have on the lower floor right there. So these are all going to go in place like this. Whoops. And then we're going to fill in the walls again, and I will be back as soon as we have done that. Okay, and we're back. As you can see here, I have gone around and added another layer onto the warehouse. It's exactly the same as the bottom layer just there. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say on that matter. So next I'm going to bring some of these across just here. So we have some support logs. What I might have to do actually is make the top layer just a little bit higher. Actually, no. You know what? No, we'll be fine. Pardon me while I squeak about in my chair and get myself comfortable. What we're going to do here is if I wonder if I do this P O, then replace air 5. Hey, there we go. How about that? So that saved us a bunch of time. Now, what's going to happen is, at the moment I'm going to leave it like that. However, when the ceiling feels a little bit low, but I'm sure we'll be fine. What I'm going to do is I'm going to wait until 1.6 comes out before I do any more work on this project after this video, because with that patch comes the introduction of carpets, and then what I'll do is I will carpet that top level just there, so that what am I trying to say? So that we can keep the flooring levels at the right height and keep it all uniform and stuff, whilst not having to fiddle around too much, if that makes sense, which I think it does. But that's obviously a problem with recording and talking at the same time. You often don't really know what's coming out of your words. Banana mouth face Pamuk. Let's get rid of these. Here we go, and go up here. La-di-da. Excelente. And then this can lead up to the next level of our warehouse. There's going to be loads of room for all sorts of different storage things. We're going to have a desk right here, which people can walk up to and go, oh, excuse me, I would like to store this here in the warehouse, please. And then the person behind the desk will go, certainly, let me just check in my office and make sure you are allowed to do so, and bloody blah blah. Oh, hey, look at that, you are. Well, congratulations. Come on in and enjoy your storing with us. Something like that. I'm going to put this here. I'm going to make the desk just a little bit shorter so that this all lines up. Trapdoor, please. Thank you. Trapdoor sits there. That goes along there. That can go there. And then this can lead to the private office section. This could all be a private office type section thing, actually. There we go. It's a bit cramped, but usable. That's the important thing. So that sits there. Oh, looks a bit weird. It's because it was a slab, not a stair. There we go. There we go. And there we go. Actually, no. Let's put it up at the back here instead. Boof. Kung Fu. Poof. That sits there. Let's get the good old-fashioned signs out. This will be the staple. There we are. And we could probably fit another candle in here somewhere. Probably on the back there. There we go. Make that a bit lighter. Everything can be seen now. Yeah, whales. Ha. So that sits there. Painting on the wall. Oh, look at that. Lovely, lovely picture of a priest with some flowers there, or whatever that's supposed to be. So there we go. Then we can put a sign painting thing there. Another torch there, and there we have it. Excellent. Oh, I might put a thing along the top here as well, so that if we decide to put testificates around the place, then they can't escape. Because I think that would be cool. It'll add a little bit of life to the village here and to everything else we build as well, actually. And yeah, I would put them around, but at the moment they'll just go skittering off all over the place, which is not what we want really just yet. Something's going to need to go in this area as well. I don't know what yet, because we have this bridge here, which I feel should perhaps lead to a path, which can then come along the side of the house here, and then connect up to this path at the front. So that path will come out of here and then come down this way, and then that will lead straight down to the warehouse down here, and then that can join up to the bridge just there. So I feel like something needs to go in the middle here, and we can work that out later on maybe. But the setting sun is ever an appropriate image. For now, I believe it's probably wise to call this video closed for today. We've done quite a bit today, even though a lot of it hasn't made it on camera. I think I've been not recording, but I've been working for quite a long time on this project today. What with clearing out terrain and re-sculpting terrain and stuff like that. So we are going to end this video here for today. Next time, I think we're actually we might move on to something else, or we might continue on here, because like I said, I don't really want to do much until the carpets come in, and then we can carpet over the top here. So we might do something else, but I'm not sure what. If there are any ideas, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below. I don't have to be here with the fishing village. If you have absolutely any ideas for anything at all, then please do post a comment with your idea in. And if I like the sound of it, then that could be the next addition to our Sim City here. I'm feeling like at some point we need to get an actual kind of city on the go, but you know, you've got to walk before you can run, so they say, and this seems like as good a way as any to start walking. So I shall see you next time for another Let's Build SimCity. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed it, then please feel free to leave a comment, a like, and maybe even subscribe if you haven't done so already. They really do help out the channel a lot, and I am very appreciative as always. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. I shall see you next time. Goodbye.